Many people believe that Africa's omission from the list of world currencies is a no-brainer considering that it is home to the 10 least developed nations in the world. Yet, a number of Africa's legal tenders enjoy respect on the foreign exchange market, as evidenced by this list of the continent's strongest and highest currencies. This video of the strongest currencies in Africa is based on each currency's dollar strength, or purchasing power. Since the United States dollar, USD, continues to serve as the global standard when comparing currencies. Number 10. The Egyptian pound. The 10th highest currency in Africa is the Egyptian pound. The official currency of the Arab Republic of Egypt is the Egyptian pound, abbreviated E-pound, which ranks as the 10th highest currency in Africa. The Central Bank of Egypt began a managed float in 2001 before converting to a float in 2016. It was initially backed by precious metals. $1 was about 8.8 Egyptian pounds before the float, but after undocking, the exchange rate increased to almost 15 Egyptian pounds per dollar. In an effort to stabilize the currency in response to the unfavorable COVID-19 lockdown measures of 2020, Egypt lowered interest rates. The country nevertheless has one of the highest real interest rates in the world, which has helped to defend the currency and promote the selling of treasury bonds while discouraging borrowing. Number 9. The South African Rand. The South African Rand is the 9th highest currency in Africa according to our list. The South African Rand, which was introduced in February 1961, is the 9th highest currency in Africa and had a comparatively stable exchange rate with the US dollar up to the end of apartheid. Since then, as South Africa's economy has become more intertwined with the world economy, its value has decreased. Essentially, the value of the ZAR is based on the cost of gold, which was South Africa's main export in its early years. Nonetheless, because of South Africa's fragile economy and unsteady political environment, the Rand continues to be vulnerable to global unpredictability. Number 8. The Zambian Kwacha. The Zambian Kwacha, ZMW, is the 8th highest currency in Africa according to our ranking. The 8th highest currency in Africa is the Zambian Kwacha, ZMW, which is issued by the Bank of Zambia as the nation's official legal money. The Zambian Kwacha, one of the strongest currencies in Africa, is not frequently traded by currency speculators because of its proneness to inflation and long-term volatility. Zambia produces the most copper in Africa, hence its currency is subject to volatile behavior based on changes in the price of raw materials on the international copper market. Once Zambia gained independence from the UK in 1968, the kwacha took the place of the pound. Many Zambian situation has been made worse by the difficult-to-control inflation rate of the Zambian kwacha, yet it has not been stopped. Number 7. The Eritrean Nafka. The Eritrean Nakfa, NFK, which is Eritrea's official legal cash, is the 7th highest currency in Africa. Number 6. The Botswana Pula. The Botswana Pula, BWP, is the strongest currency in southern Africa and ranks 6th highest overall in Africa. The BWP remains one of the strongest currencies in Africa, with a Pula equaling 8 United States cents, despite the legal tender's decline in 2005. The BWP has remained one of the most attractive currencies in Africa because of Botswana's strong economy and generally stable democracy, due to the fact that it can be traded on. Number 5. The Seychelles Rupee. On our ranking of the highest currencies in Africa, Seychelles Rupee comes in at number 5. The country's economy has expanded as a result of foreign investment, the expansion of the fishing, agricultural, and small-scale manufacturing sectors, as well as other factors. The gross domestic output of the Seychelles has become more diverse as a result of this. The fact that Seychelles is the smallest country with an independent monetary policy is another reason for the high value of the Seychelles rupee. Number 4. The Ghana cedi. The most valuable currency in West Africa is the Ghana cedi, GHS, which is the 4th legal tender used by the Republic of Ghana throughout its history. According to a Bloomberg study, the GHS had the best exchange rate performance against the dollar in the world in 2020. The Ghanaian cedi, one of the strongest currencies in Africa, grew by 3.9%, the largest increase of the more than 140 legal tenders tracked, according to the US agency. The value of the Ghanaian shilling compared to the pound sterling and the euro decreased by 48.9% and 50%, respectively, over the time period under review. As a result, the Ghanaian cedi fell one position on this list of the continent's most valuable currencies. The conflict between Russia and Ukraine is largely to blame for this situation because it has increased the cost of imports and, as a result, increased the outflow of foreign money. Number 3. Morocco's dirham. The third strongest currency in Africa is the dirham, used in Morocco. The basic unit of legal cash in Morocco is the dirham, MAD, which ranks third among all currencies in Africa. It is practically unaffected by price fluctuations caused by banks and cannot be exchanged outside of the country. Although it is still uncontrolled, the Moroccan dirham is the de facto unit of currency in the Western Sahara region, and its export is forbidden by law. Under the leadership of Abdullah Ibrahim, the dirham was adopted on October 17, 1959, following the establishment of Bank al-Maghrib and the discontinuation of the Moroccan franc, which had been in use since 1921. Number 2. The Libyan dinar. When Muammar Gaddafi overthrew King Idris in a coup in 1971, the Libyan pound was replaced by the lid, which was issued with the same value. The Libyan dinar has gradually declined in value over time when compared to other currencies like the US dollar, British pound, and euro, but still being one of the strongest in Africa. There are a number of causes for the ongoing value reduction, with the drop in oil prices on global markets being the most important. Number 1. The Tunisian dinar. The Tunisian dinar, TND, which has a dollar translation rate of 3.10 dinars, is now the most expensive currency in Africa. The Tunisian franc was in use when the TND was established in 1958, 2 years after Tunisia gained independence from France. The Tunisian government ruled that it was forbidden to import, export, or exchange dinars for any other currency in order to increase its position as the most precious currency in Africa. Well, there you have it, viewers. Engage us in the comments section and let you know where you're watching this video from. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share with your friends. Until next time, thanks for watching.